My pranams to all Atma Jyotis, divine light of the self. I welcome all of you for today's session of Chandogya Upanishad, chapter 6.8 to 6.16. We covered 6.1 to 6.7 in the last three classes. The 6.1, the chapter first 6.1 to section 6.1 to 6.7 of Chandogya Upanishad is dedicated to establishment of Brahma Satya, Jagan Mithya. Brahman alone is real. How it happened? Uddalaka asks Shvetaketu, by knowing which you know everything. So Shvetaketu says, I don't know. Then Uddalaka says, in the beginning, there was pure existence. The pure existence is called Sat, Brahman. The pure existence decided to become many. So the pure existence took the form of Ishvara with the Maya Shakti. Maya Shakti has three dimensions, three aspects: Icha Shakti, Dana Shakti, Kriya Shakti. The Maya means everything in the universe is in the potential form, unmanifest form, avyakta rupa. Then it starts becoming manifest. The manifestation happened in this form of subtle elements, Sukshma Bhuta, then gross elements called Stula Bhuta, then the universe, Prapancha, Bhautika Prapancha. Three dimensions, the manifestation happened. This is what we discussed. And Bhautika Prapancha, the physical world, is nothing but Nama and Rupa, name and form. Name and form is Mithya. Vacharambo Vikaraha Namadeyam. Vacharambo, whatever comes through the mouth is nothing, whatever modification of speech is nothing but name and form only. Name and form is Mithya. This is what we understood. So from Brahman, all the way we came to world. And world involves the mountain, river, the sun, moon, the plants, the living beings and non-living beings. Living beings also have three forms: the causal form, subtle form, and gross form. We have a subtle body and gross body. So Brahman entered into all living beings in the form of Chidabhasa, or reflected consciousness. Chidabhasa in the subtle body is called Taijasa. Chidabhasa in the gross body is called Vishwa, identification of the body. So similarly, Brahman entered into the totality of the universe. The totality of all subtle bodies of the universe is called Hiranyagarbha. The totality of all physical, all bodies is called Vaishwanara. So Brahman reflects as Chidabhasa at the individual level, at the universal level. Otherwise, it can't operate, function. And whatever is available to sense organs is called Virat. Brahman appeared as Chidabhasa in the Virat also. The whole universe is conscious. Even though consciousness is not manifest, it is conscious. So this is what we understood. And everything in the universe is name and form. Nama, Rupa. Nama, Rupa is Mithya. The example we gave is necklace. Necklace has no existence. There's nothing called necklace. Necklace is just a concept. What is there is gold only. Everything is Nama, Rupa only. The substance of that is Brahman. Existence is Brahman. Substance is Brahman of everything in the universe. And your own substance, whatever you call it, your essence, my essence is consciousness. Consciousness is my reality. If there is no consciousness, I don't exist. That consciousness is called Sakshi or Atma. That substance is Brahman, because substance of everything is Brahman. So Sat, Atma is consciousness, Chit. So Sat and Chit is your essence. Atma. Brahman is my essence. That's why you are Brahman. Now the question comes, how do you say I am Brahman? Namarupa is okay. Namarupa Mithya is untrue. So when anything, any substance, let's say you have a mud pot. The mud pot has a form. Powder the mud pot, then what will happen? Mud only is there. Similarly, melt the necklace, gold only is there. So when the form is dissolved, it goes to the original substance. It goes to substance. Necklace goes to gold, form is dissolved, and chain goes to the gold. Everything returns to their original form, original substance, when the form is dissolved. Is it clear? So now what happens to your form is dissolved? What happened to you? When is your form dissolved? Your form is called body and mind gets dissolved or goes to dormant form in deep sleep. In deep sleep, there's no body, there's no mind. The form is as if it's dissolved. So by logic, when the form is dissolved, it always returns back to the original substance. Then, when the body is not there, mind is not there, you have returned to your original substance called Brahman, pure existence in deep sleep. That's your essential nature. That's why Mandukya Upanishad always starts with a Mahavakya, I am Atma Brahma, this self is Brahman. So that self we are speaking of, Pratyagatma, the self in deep sleep. That's called Brahman. In deep sleep, you are Brahman. You have become one with Brahman. You cannot experience Brahman. You are become one with the Brahman. You are the Brahman. Right? Jivatma has become one with the Paramatma. Then the question comes, Jivatma has to become one with Paramatma. There is Paramatma and Jivatma. There are two entities, Paramatma and Jivatma. There are no two. Jivatma, Paramatma takes the form of Jivatma with the body and mind. There are no two. There's nobody called Jivatma. The body and mind is a Vesha, the dress for acting in the world. Paramatma takes the form of Jivatma to act in the world. Jivatma is one with Paramatma anytime. When the form is dissolved, form is removed, Jivatma is one with Paramatma. It's not that Jivatma becomes one with Paramatma, Jivatma is separate from Paramatma. No. Jivatma is Paramatma. That's why it's called Tatwamasi. You are that Shvetaketu. You don't have to become that. And when the form is removed, form dissolves, the original substance remains. The necklace is dissolved, necklace is melted, gold only remains. Similarly, your form dissolves every night when you go to deep sleep. The body and mind gets resolved into Brahman in the avyakta form. Okay? So that is the principle. That's why Brahman. Now, what is the relationship in you and the world? What is my relationship with the world? The body and the mind both are made out of 5 elements, Panchabhutas only. So body is made of Panchabhuta, I can understand. Physical body is made of Panchabhuta. What about mind? Mind is also made of Panchabhuta only. 5 elements only. Mind is also matter. Mind is also appearance in consciousness, matter only. Consciousness, Atma or Satyam is a substratum. What is the nature of Sat? What is the nature of Sat? Existence. Existence, Sat, is not a part of or anything. Gold is not a part of necklace. Necklace is gold. Oh, no. Gold is a part of necklace is not correct. Water is a part of wave is not correct. Wave is water. So existence is not, Sat is not a part of anything. Sat is not a property of anything also. Existence is not a property of anything also. So the table exists. The chair exists. The existence we call as isness. I exist. So existence here used wrongly in a language, English language, is an adjective as a property. Existence is not a property of table. When the table is burnt, Table is destroyed. Existence, nothing happens to existence. So really you have to say existence appeared as table. Existence is the noun and table is the verb should be. Noun should be adjective. The form should be adjective and noun should be existence. Sat. Always the subject. Sat is the noun. But in our language, you are making it a mistake. We are calling the table exists, which is not correct. Existence becomes a noun adjective for the table. As if existence is a property of table. No. Table is a property of existence. The other way. Table is the adjective. Existence is the noun. Existence appears as table. Existence is independent of everything. Like gold is independent of all necklace, chain, and ring. Gold is the substratum. Existence is the substratum. It's independent. Okay. Which pervades entire universe. It's not somewhere sitting outside. It's there every aspect of creation. And everything exists. The table exists, chair exists because existence is giving that, lending that property to the table, lending the property to you. Existence is giving, lending that property to every name and form. The gold is giving ability for necklace. Like that, existence is giving ability for you or tree or plant to exist. Pure existence has no boundary. The form doesn't limit the bound existence. Like existence appeared as a flower. But flower doesn't limit existence. Existence is infinite. Akhanda. Existence can never be broken. There's no break in the existence. Akhanda. Ananta. Any boundary, it does not limit. For example, your essence is Brahman, Sat. Sat is not limited by your body. Brahman is not limited by your body. Are you clear? Brahman is infinite. Your body is like, you can think like there's a space inside a house. The space outside the house. The space is infinite. Space is not cut by walls. It only appears to be separated. Understand? So now, when you call a house, what are you calling a house? The walls you are calling a house, or space inside of a house you are calling a house? What is the real house? Where you live? You don't live in the walls. You are not monkeys. We live in the space. The space is real house. But when we count the wall as house. In a street, 50 houses are there. 50 walls are there. But walls is not house. The space inside the wall is house. So really, how many houses are there? One space only is everywhere. The totality. The space appears to be limited by wall, but space is not limited by wall. The space Sat or Brahman appears to be limited by body, is not limited by body. Very clear? Pure existence not limited by. So now all the forms are destroyed. Nothing happens to existence. Existence remains as it is. It's independent of all the forms. Forms will appear and disappear. Necklace will be created. Chain will be created. Chain is melted. Necklace is melted. But nothing happens to gold. Similarly, the world appears, the body appears, the mountain appears, river appears. It gets destroyed. Everything happens, but existence is not affected. And existence is not available to your sense organs and the mind. Your mind and sense organs cannot understand. You can see existence only in the form of object. Is this much clear? This is the Sat aspect of Brahman. Sat is existence. Now we'll come to the question: how an individual me is related to the world. The Brahman created, the Ishvara created three aspects. I told, actually 5 are created: the space, the wind, the fire, water, and earth. The earth is called Annam. In this Upanishad, only 3 are told because other 2 which are not visible is not told. The space, first Brahman created fire, then water, then Annam or earth, matter. And then he created living beings like you and me, or animal, ant, all types of living beings. Andaja means egg born, like chicken and all. Shvedaja means sweat born. Like that, many types of forms of life forms are created. And Brahman, Ishvara entered into them as Chidabhasa, reflection. Without Ishvara coming into that, it can't be alive. The experience happens. Now, all these living beings eat food. All of us eat food. Let's say we eat food, banana, or you eat apple. Apple is, what is apple? Apple is, apple tree creates an apple using the substance essence from the earth element. The earth element, minerals and water together is apple. So when you are eating apple, you are actually eating annam or earth element. The Upanishad says the annam or food what you take, apple, fruit, rice, whatever is that, is made up of matter. So the food is divided into three parts. Annam is divided into three parts. The first part is gross part, which is waste, which is ejected by the body. The subtle part, okay, there's a gross part, which is waste. The subtle part becomes the mind. Okay. The gross part, sorry, one gross part is ejected. The other part, gross part, becomes a body. Your body grows because of food. Keep eating, will become like a balloon. Right? Don't eat, it will become like this. So food is body. Body is made up of food element, which is nothing but matter. Then subtle part of the food becomes mind. So now many of us think that mind is something personal to me. Mind is consciousness. Mind is not consciousness. Mind is appearance of consciousness. It's a matter. So Uddalaka tells Shvetaketu, let us do one experiment. From today, do not do the fasting. Shvetaketu, you know so many Vedas, Veda mantras, Chaturveda, you know. Now let's do an experiment. For 15 days, don't take food. Shvetaketu follows. 15 days he does upavasa, fasting. On 15th day, he comes to Father, Bhagavan, I have done 15 days fasting. Father says, Soumya, O pleasant child, you have done the fasting. Now chant Rigveda mantra. Shvetaketu is not able to recollect Rigveda mantra. Mind is not cooperating. Mind is not coming up. Okay. For the mind to function, the essence of the food is required. 15 days fasting, mind is not functioning now. The gross aspect of the food is wasted. Subtle aspect of the food, another gross aspect of food becomes your body. Subtle aspect of the food becomes your mind. The food becomes your mind. If you do the fasting, the mind doesn't function. Understand? So what it tells you, the mind is not consciousness. Mind is external to you. Mind is a matter. Mind is an object. Mind is not a subject, me. Many people confuse the mind as me. Oh, I am suffering. I am happy. I am unhappy. Oh, so I am joyful. So you are associating I am with the mind. You are associating the body with the mind. My body. I am suffering from old age. Like that, body becomes me. But body and mind both are annam, means matter. Mind is subtle matter. So, no, what about the emotions? I get angry, I get jealous, I get hated. All these are nothing but chemical reactions. Chemical reaction is matter only. So, hormonal treatment is matter only. All is matter. Mind is matter only. Mind is not consciousness. Mind is not Atma. So we confuse mind with Atma. We confuse body with Atma. Anatma, we confuse the body. Anatma, we confuse the Atma. Body and mind are Anatma. So that's about Annam or food. So now question is, why did he bring Annam here? Because your body and mind is made up of Annam. Why Annam? Brahman created the body is the effect, the mind is the effect, cause is the food. Karya, Karana, Sambandha. Body is the effect, mind is the effect, cause is food. Karya, body and mind are Karya. Food is Karana. So the food what you take affects you deeply. That's why people do Naivedya, offer to God and take it as prasadam. That food gets purified. One time, Vinoba Bhave, I think, was in Erwada jail. In Erwada jail, Vinoba Bhave is a saint. One day he started getting thoughts of killing people. I want to kill people. Then he inquired what's happening. So there, they employed a murderer as a cook. His mind is full of thoughts of murder that goes into food, and food you eat also brings the thought. So please understand, all your thoughts are coming from the outer world. Nothing is yours personal. Tell me one person thought of yours. Everything we learn from pick up from society, we pick up from the matter, outer world. Mind is not me. So body and mind both are effect karya. What is karana? Karana is annam. What is karana for annam? Annam for karana is water, jalam. What is the karana for jala? Tejas, fire. What is the karana for tejas? Brahman is the cause of tejas. So actually, the body and mind, the substance is Brahman. If you go, keep on, body is mithya, annam is mithya, jalam is mithya, agni is mithya. Real substance is Brahman. Essence of you is Brahman. Like that, water, about water and fire also, it can be traced to different aspect of body. The water which you take, some aspect goes through urine. Some part of the water becomes blood. Right? Like that, the subtle part of the water becomes prana, life force. Subtle part of water becomes life force. That's why if you go to take a bath in river or the waterfalls, you feel very energized because the prana enters into your body. The gross part of water becomes urine. The subtle part of the water becomes blood. The subtlest part of the water becomes prana. If you don't drink water, the prana will leave your body. So what is water? Water comes from blood and urine and prana. They are the effect, karya. What is karana? Karana is jalam, water. What is karana for jalam? Karana for jalam. Agni is karana for jalam. Water is jalam is karya. So what is karana for agni? Brahman, Sat. So blood and prana both are mithya. They are appearances. They are matter. Prana is also not consciousness. It's matter. I am prana. So they will say prana hoitu. He died. Means his prana left. He didn't die. Prana living is prana is also matter. What you are is consciousness. You don't die. There's no death and birth and death for Atma. So the prana is that. Then Agni. So we don't eat Agni. Agni is actually ghee. Ghee generates the heat in our body, the fat. So the fat gets converted into bone and bone marrow, according to Upanishads. The subtle part of fat becomes tongue, speech. Okay. So the fat, Agni, the speech and the bone marrow, they are karya. The karana is Agni, which is actually ghee, fire. So Agni karana is Brahman. So Brahman alone is reality. All these are mithya. So this is how everything is traced back to Brahman. It's like a scientist tracing back. We'll say water. What is water? Water is nothing but atom. Water is nothing but two molecules of hydrogen, one molecule of oxygen. And what is molecule? It's atoms organized some way. What is atom? subatomic particles are organized as atom. What is subatomic particle? Energy is organized as subatomic. Like that, you go, keep going. They cannot reach Brahman, but we reach Brahman. Scientists will get prize, but will get Jivan Mukti. Liberation when you reach Brahman with that logic, with understanding. So that's why creation is explained to make you understand how you are connected to Brahman, how you are Brahman. Tatwamasi. So now you'll tell me, my first question, the question is not answered. The question is, by knowing which you know everything. I know this now. Brahman is the Mula Karana. Then how do I know everything? Ramana Maharshi was asked. Ramana Maharshi was in Tiruvannamalai, one foreign devotee who came from California. Maharshi ji, can you please come to California? Ramana Maharshi says, what is there in California? California is a big city. All these are nothing but 5 elements only. Panchabhuta only. Other than Panchabhuta, is there anything something? And Panchabhuta is nothing but Brahman only. Other than Brahman, anything is there in California? This was Ramana Maharshi's answer. So, you know everything. No, have you seen Taj Mahal? No, I have not gone to Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal is nothing but Panchabhutas, 5 elements arranged in some form. And 5 elements is nothing but Brahman. So you know Taj Mahal also. Do you know what is there in the Mars? There are special animals are there. All special animals are made up of 5 elements. All 5 elements are nothing but Mithya. Brahman alone Satya. I know what is there in Mars also. So everything what is to be known will be known when you understand the Mula Karana, Brahman. Do you know chemistry? Yes, I know chemistry. What is chemistry? Chemistry is about atoms and molecules and all. All they are Mithya. Only Brahman is Satya. So I know chemistry also. But I don't get a degree certificate. Okay. So this is the meaning of why knowing which, you know, all that is to be known. Everything is known. Anybody has any questions on so far? So this completes 6th chapter up to 7 sections. 8 to 16 is about Tatwamasi. 6th chapter up to 6.1 to 6.7 is about Brahma Satya, Jagat Mithya. Jagat is Mithya. Brahman alone is the reality. And this method of teaching, Brahman alone is the reality. Adhyaropa Bhavada. Adhyaropa means we'll accept the effect. Effect is real. Then we'll see the cause. Then we'll deny the effect as Mithya and cause alone is real. It's called step by step you take to higher level reality. So we'll say water, earth is real. Earth is called Karana, Karya. Then water is the cause of earth. Water is Karya. So Karana and Karya. Karya alone, Karana alone real. Water alone is real. So water is caused by fire. Fire is real. Water is Mithya. And then go to the cause. Cause and effect change, we trace back. We realize everything is Brahman. Sarvam Khalida Brahman. Sarvam Khalida Brahma. And you are also Brahman. You are Brahman. That is important. Anybody has any questions on Zoom?
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬೇಜಾರಾಯ್ತು ಗುರುಜಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇವತ್ತು. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬೇಜಾರಾಯ್ತು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇವತ್ತು ಒಂದೇ.
ಬೇಜಾರಾಯ್ತಾ? ಯಾಕೆ?
ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ತಾಜ್ ಮಹಲ್ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ನಾನು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಬಂತು ಸ್ಪೇನ್ ಪೋರ್ಚುಗಲ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬಂದು ಎಲ್ಲ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
ರಮಣ ಮಹರ್ಷಿ ತಿರುವಣ್ಣಾಮಲೈ ಬೆಟ್ಟ ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಹೋಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಗಂಗಾ, ಯಮುನಾ, ಗೋದಾವರಿ, ನರ್ಮದಾ, ಸಿಂಧ, ಕಾವೇರಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಂಚಭೂತಗಳು. ಬ್ರಹ್ಮನ್, ಬ್ರಹ್ಮನ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಮುಗೀತು.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಓದ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಚೆನ್ನಾಯ್ತು ಗುರು, ವೆರಿ ನೈಸ್.
So anybody else any questions? Satyavati, Kaumari.
ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಅದೇ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಅದು ಇದು ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋರಿಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಲೆಸನ್ ಇದು. ರಾಮ್ ಪ್ರಕಾಶ್
ನೀವು ಬ್ರಹ್ಮನ್ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ.
ತಿರುವಣ್ಣಾಮಲೈ ಹೋದಾಗ ಅದೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ರಮಣ ಮಹರ್ಷಿ ಬೇಕಾ, ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಕರ್ಸ್ತೀನಿ, ನೀವು ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನಕ್ಕೆ?
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ that's why there's a saying, right? ಚಾರೋಧಾಮ್, 4 ಧಾಮಗಳು, the 4 ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಾಸ್, ಗಂಗೋತ್ರಿ, ಯಮುನೋತ್ರಿ, ಕೇದಾರ್ನಾಥ್, ಬದ್ರಿನಾಥ್, ಗುರು ಕಿ ಚರಣೋ ಮೇ, ಗುರುವಿನ ಪಾದ, ಗುರು is Brahman, so all you can find in the feet of Guru. That's the meaning of that. Everything is Brahman.
Hari Om, Prabhuji.
Hari Om.
Yes, like you said, Brahman is the Mula Karana. So no matter what effect, it's all traced back to existence. And in another analogy which you had explained earlier, the Ajatavada, that is different. So there are different ways to trace back to the origin of creation, but the aim is to go beyond that. So
the entire purpose of creation is to understand the creator, the consciousness, go beyond creation, understand you are Brahman. That is the purpose.
Right, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Hari Om, Guruji.
Hari Om.
The concept of mind is also a matter is something that I came to know now, though I thought that mind is an object from the Sakshi or from the Atma, but mind is also matter, because the connection I could relate is each thought releases the chemicals, so that is how it becomes the matter.
You are not biology, you are chemistry. Your whole body is a chemical factory. That you call as emotion. Right? Biology is not there, only chemistry is there.
Yes, Guruji.
Physics also is there. No chemistry, only physics is there. So this is life. That we say, oh, I am angry, I am happy, all are nothing but chemical reactions in your body. Your body is a chemical factory. Are we clear?
Yes, Guruji.
So Sujaya madam, another ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಕಾತ್ಯಾಯಿನಿ?
ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಗುರುಜಿ, ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಗುರುಜಿ. ಅದೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಟೂರಿಂದು, ದುಡ್ಡೇ ಉಳಿತು, ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಹೋಗ್ತೇನೆ,
ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಹೋಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಸರ್ವಂ ಖಲು ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ.
ಅದೇ
ಆಯ್ತಾ?
ಅದು ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡೆ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಹಂಗೆ ಅಂತ.
ರಾಮ್ ಪ್ರಕಾಶ್ ಅಂತೂ ಟೂರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಟೂರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ.
Now it's a lesson.
Yeah. So if you get Atma Dhnana, Brahma Dhnana, then desire for tour also will drop. All Tirtha Yatra will be at your feet.
Hari Om, Guruji.
Hari Om.
This is Lalita, Guruji.
Yes, Lalita, go ahead.
Are you able to hear me, Guruji?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. One of the forwards which you have shared long ago, I don't remember, but where Ramana Maharshi, he didn't want his disciples to sit in the meditation for long hours, like 10 hours, 6 hours. He used to say that they have to get up and do their work rather than sitting in, because that is nothing but laya which they are experiencing, so they have to get up and do. Then Guruji, we also witnessed that he used to be in the samadhi state for days together. Then when he could...
Where is Ramana Maharshi? Ramana Maharshi, when he came to, he was there. See, that what is going to samadhi is called, he says, how long you spend samadhi, all these are determined by what you call it, prarabdha karma. Okay, his prarabdha karma, he meditated many days, many years in Virupaksha cave. Okay, then he came to Tiruvannamalai ashram here. There is no samadhi. He is sahaja samadhi, natural state. You should learn how to be in natural state. With your eyes open, you can doing work, you can be in samadhi.
Yes, Guruji. Yes, I understand that. But he had realized this only after doing that meditation for that.
No. He realized the moment he had death experience, he realized I am not the body, mind, intellect. He realized, Nanu, Nanembudu, Nanalla.
So he was awakened. At the age of 16 itself, he was awakened. And later, because of the prarabdha, he had come
Because of prarabdha, he went to Tiruvannamalai.
Oh, okay. So it's not for the sadhana he went to Tiruvannamalai.
No. His prarabdha took him there and he sat there. That's all. Your prarabdha will take wherever you have to go, your prarabdha will take you. But that's not important. Prarabdha is not important. To realize I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am Sakshi, I am Brahman. That understanding has to be deep. And everything is Brahman has to be deep. When everything is Brahman, love is there. And I am Brahman, peace is there. Peace and love both should be there.
Yes, Guruji. That gradually able to experience in day-to-day life when this knowledge is settling, because of the open eye meditation also, when you are pulling back every minute that who are you, when you're questioning and that vichara comes into picture in every work you're doing, then we understand that peace will automatically get in and we know, oh, okay, who am I? But again and again, the only sadhana left is pull it back. Pull it back and then question. So yes, I understand. Thank you so much, Guruji.
So there's a question. The question is, what is the meaning of Tatwamasi? I am Panchabhutas, whose essence is Brahman. Hence, I am Brahman. The I am is Ishvara and I is Brahman. So here we have to be very careful in what we say. We have to understand Atma and Anatma. Anatma is Mithya. I am Panchabhuta. My body is made up of Panchabhutas, but I am not the body. I have illusion that I am the body. So do not say I am Panchabhutas. I am not Panchabhutas. Panchabhutas appear in my consciousness and disappear. I am Atma. Panchabhutas are Mithya. They are like dream. They appear and disappear. I am Atma. The Panchabhutas, I thought I am Panchabhutas. I thought my body is made of Panchabhutas. I am body. That's false. Understand your Atma. Anatma is Mithya. Then your essence is Brahman. Similarly, the essence of the universe is Panchabhutas, 5 elements. The essence of the universe is Ishvara. And my essence is Ishvara. That's why I am Ishvara. So do not say I am Panchabhutas. Panchabhutas appear in me and disappear. That's what happens to you in your deep sleep. Deep sleep, all Panchabhutas disappear. And in waking state, they appear. Is the answer clear? So if I am Ishvara, when I am Brahman, Ishvara is Brahman. Like wave is water. Sakshi is Brahman. So Ishvara, Brahman we call as Ishvara with respect to the world. When the world becomes Mithya, Ishvara is Brahman. When the world is there, the Ishvara is the creator. Are we clear? See, Gnani realizes he is Brahman, but he lives as Ishvara only. See, this what Gnani is. The I am Gnani's body and mind is so the Gnani lives as Ishvara. So Gnani, if Gnani merges with Brahman, he is gone. It's actually he is not available for transaction in the world. Are we clear? For pure existence, if Gnani becomes one, he is either in Samadhi or he is left his body. But when the body appears, Gnani, the I am appears in Gnani. So that I am is Ishvara. So Gnani, the Ishvara functions through the body-mind complex of Gnani. That's what we say. Is it clear? So a Gnani is functioning in the world. So he is a non-doer. Really, the presence of Ishvara in the body of Gnani makes the body function. So Ishvara functions through the body of Gnani. Gnani is not a doer. Are you clear? So we'll close for the day. Tomorrow I'll take up Tatwamasi. Asatoma, Sadgamaya, Tamasoma, Jyotirgamaya, Mrityorma, Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shantihi. Nanu, Nanembudu, Nanalla, ಇದೇಹ ಮನಬುದ್ಧಿ ನಾನಲ್ಲ ಸಚಿದಾನಂದಾತ್ಮ ಶಿವನಾನ್ನಾನೇ ಶಿವೋಹಂ 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 ಆತ್ಮದರ್ಶನಂ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮದರ್ಶನಂ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮದರ್ಶನಂ ಸತ್ಯದರ್ಶನಂ ಅಂತರ್ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಬಹಿರ್ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಪ್ರತ್ಯಗ್ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಪರಾತ್ಪರ ಜ್ಯೋತಿರೇವ ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಸ್ವಯಂ ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಆತ್ಮಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಶಿವೋಸ್ಮ್ಯಹಂ ಲೋಕಾಃ ಸಮಸ್ತಾಃ ಸುಖಿನೋ ಭವಂತು ಲೋಕಾಃ ಸಮಸ್ತಾಃ ಸುಖಿನೋ ಭವಂತು ಲೋಕಾಃ ಸಮಸ್ತಾಃ ಸುಖಿನೋ ಭವಂತು ಹರಿ ಓಂ ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರುಭ್ಯೋ ನಮಃ ಹರಿ ಓಂ. So I'll just give one analogy. Don't take it very seriously. Analogy of Ishvara and Maya. Brahman, Ishvara and Maya. Brahman is pure existence. Okay. A dream appears in Brahman. Dream is called Maya. Like my dream and your dream, Brahman's dream is called Maya. In Brahman's dream, entire universe is created. And in the dream, every aspect of dream is Brahman only appearing as various jivas. Like in your dream, the tiger is you, elephant is you. So in Brahman's dream, every Brahman takes all the forms, including 5 elements, including living beings. Dream is not real. Brahman is real. Dream is Mithya, Brahman is Satya. And the dream world is ruled by Brahman as Ishvara. So all this thing happens in the dream world called Maya. Reality is Sat only, existence only. Is that analogy clear? Helpful? Ishvara is the ruler of the dream world. Like in your dream, there's a prime minister. So similarly, Ishvara is the ruler of the dream world. Okay. We'll close for today. And 5 minutes we'll start next session, Kannada. Hari Om.